In this lesson, we're going to learn the knife hand low guarding block in sitting stance. So, just like what you did before, when we did knife hand low guarding block, the bottom hand below the belt, and it's angled downward, say 45 degrees, angled downwards, and the front hand, it's like it's doing a knife hand low block, or reverse knife hand low block, if this were L stance. So this is how we did the technique in L stance. In sitting stance, exactly the same thing. So just like this here, okay? So looking at that from the side, this is what you find, okay? So this hand, the hand that's close to you, is below the belt here. So not above the belt, below the belt. And this hand finishes out front in the same position as a knife hand low block would finish. So once again, you can use this, the front hand, you can use as a block, using the side of the knife hand, and of course the forearm as well. But you can use this as a block, and you can use it as a protective stance, hence the name guarding block. So if somebody is down low, coming up at you, and you're protecting your low section here, then this might be a block that you would use to guard. In other words, to protect down low from attack. So this is knife hand low guarding block. So starting, both hands start up high again, and then shoot them down, and this hand a little bit across, just like this. Okay, so that is knife hand low guarding block. And you'll also see this technique performed two different ways. You can make the block just like this, and you can also do it with a circular motion, which has an alternate purpose to it. So if you want to actually push somebody away from you, then you would use the circular version of this block, where you go from here up and then down this way. So different application, different purpose behind it. So you'll see this, and you'll see this version as well. So two versions, knife hand guarding block. The block is still the same, the finish is still the same, but the in-between, how you get there from one block to the next, is different. So for now, the one we're going to use is this. When you're simply blocking, simply protecting, not the version where you're actually pushing an opponent away from you. That's what this version is used for, to push someone away. So, practicing knife hand low guarding block by count. 2, and turn around. 2, and turn around. Right, and looking at that from the side. 2, turning around. 2, and turning around. And just like knife hand guarding block before, when we did it down low, be careful not to strike hard down here with this hand, okay? So before, when we were striking midsection, right, stomach level, it was also a conditioning exercise, but now, when striking down here, it is not. So you don't want to be hitting hard down here in the lower abdomen. So that's not good to do. So this is not a conditioning exercise. It's just a block and a protective position. Just like when we did it in L stance. So that is the knife hand low guarding block in sitting stance.